What if living to 100 was simpler than you think? Japan's oldest doctor lived past 100, still seeing patients at that age. He didn't rely on pills or strict diets. He just ate the same simple foods every single day. And before he passed, he revealed his secret. Let's break it down so you can start today. In the US, the average lifespan is 76. In Okinawa, Japan, it's 84, and many live past 100, still walking, cooking, even gardening. Their secret? It's not pills or expensive treatments. It's what they eat and how they live. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara lived to 105. He practiced medicine until 100. His approach? Simple meals, consistent habits, joy in small things. Today, we'll look at 5 principles he followed, and how they can transform your energy, digestion, and clarity after 60. Mistake number 1. Overeating and ignoring hara hachibiyu. Let's begin with something deceptively simple: how much we eat. In the West, fullness is often the goal. Clean your plate, finish strong, bigger portions mean better value. But in Okinawa, where people routinely live past 100, the goal is very different. They practice hara hachibiyu, which means eat until you're 80% full. Just 80%, then stop. Why does it matter? Because eating just a bit less reduces excess calorie load, lowers inflammation, lessens oxidative stress on your organs, and helps maintain a healthy weight without dieting. Even the National Institute on Aging has linked moderate caloric restriction to longer lifespan and better metabolic health. Dr. Hinohara lived this principle. He believed in eating light, eating slowly, and leaving the table slightly unsatisfied. He credited it for his energy and clarity well past 90. Let's meet Helen, 68. She grew up hearing "don't waste food," so she always cleaned her plate, even after feeling full. Over time, she noticed sluggish digestion, afternoon fatigue, and poor sleep. Then she heard about hara hachibiyu. She began pausing halfway through each meal, asking herself, "Am I still hungry, or just finishing out of habit?" The result? More energy, better sleep, less bloating, and surprisingly, more joy at the table. Try this tonight. Eat slower. Breathe between bites. And when you feel 70% full, pause. Because how much you eat is just the beginning. Mistake number 2. Skipping beans and plant proteins. Let's talk about protein. It's essential for strength, recovery, and healthy aging. But here's the mistake many people make, especially in the West. They believe protein equals meat. In Okinawa, one of the longest living populations on Earth, most protein doesn't come from steaks or chicken. It comes from plants, especially soybeans, tofu, miso, natto, edamame. These aren't just traditional foods. They're daily staples in the Japanese longevity diet. Why does it matter? Because soy-based foods are packed with complete plant protein, isoflavones that reduce inflammation and support heart health, prebiotic fiber that nourishes your gut. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular soy intake is linked to lower LDL cholesterol, better bone density, reduced risk of cognitive decline. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara ate tofu almost every day. He believed it kept his arteries clean and digestion smooth, even in his 90s. Now meet Frank, 73, retired and always avoided soy. He'd heard rumors about hormones and estrogen. But after watching a documentary on Japanese centenarians, he decided to try something new. Twice a week, he swapped red meat for a tofu stir-fry with bok choy, garlic, and ginger. Simple, light, satisfying. 3 weeks later, his blood pressure dropped, his joint pain eased, and he stopped napping in the afternoons. Takeaway: you don't need to go vegetarian, but you do need balance. Try adding lentils, black beans, or tofu, just twice a week. Mistake number 3. Ignoring fermented foods. Let's talk about one of Japan's quietest longevity secrets. It's not a vitamin. It's not a supplement. It's a tradition, served warm, gentle, and full of life. Fermented foods. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara began each morning with a humble bowl of miso soup. To him, it wasn't just comfort food, it was a daily ritual of healing. Miso, natto, pickled vegetables, fermented seaweed, all staples in the Okinawan diet. All packed with live probiotics, digestive enzymes, anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your brain, joints, and immune system. In the West, many seniors rely on probiotic pills. But real fermented foods offer something more. Synergy. The combination of whole foods plus living microbes equals results pills rarely match. Meet Claire, 70, a retired librarian. She battled bloating, irregular digestion, and a heavy stomach after meals. She tried fiber powders, enzymes, every probiotic on the shelf. Nothing worked, until a friend gave her a jar of real miso paste. She started sipping warm miso broth every morning. Just 1 cup. No major diet changes. No supplements. By week 2, the change was noticeable. Her bloating was gone. Her energy was smoother. Afternoons became lighter. Her appetite stabilized. The power was in the bacteria, alive and active. Not in a capsule. Try it yourself. A spoon of miso in warm water. A few slices of naturally fermented pickles. It's not just gut health, it's about aging with balance. Mistake number 4. Fearing carbs and skipping sweet potatoes. Let's face it, in the West, carbs have become the enemy. Cut carbs to lose weight. Seniors should avoid starch, but not all carbs are created equal. And some, like the ones eaten daily in Okinawa, may actually help you live longer. Let's talk about Japanese purple sweet potatoes. Not just colorful, powerful. They make up over 60% of daily calories for Okinawan centenarians. Why are they different? Packed with anthocyanins, antioxidants that protect blood vessels, full of fiber helps stabilize blood sugar, rich in potassium and vitamin C for heart and immune health, low glycemic index, no sugar crashes. Dr. Hinohara often chose sweet potatoes over rice. He believed they were gentle on the body and strong in protection. Research from the NIH linked anthocyanin-rich foods like Japanese sweet potatoes to better blood vessel function, reduced inflammation, slower cognitive decline. Now meet Paul, 69. Pre-diabetic, fatigued, frustrated. He'd been avoiding all carbs, even the good ones. His energy was tanking. His cravings were worse. His dietitian encouraged him to try steamed Japanese sweet potatoes, not fried, not sugar-coated. Just simple, clean. Within 2 weeks, his energy lasted all afternoon, his cravings dropped, and his blood sugar was more stable than in months. Takeaway. Don't fear carbs. Choose wisely, like the Japanese do. Final lesson. It's not a food. It's a philosophy. There's something most people overlook. A principle more powerful than any superfood. It's not just what's on your plate, it's how you live around it. Dr. Hinohara didn't follow a strict diet. He didn't count calories or macros. He followed a rhythm, a simple, joyful rhythm that shaped his long life. Each morning, miso soup, a walk, reading. He avoided overeating, not out of restriction, but out of respect for his body. He walked stairs instead of elevators, even in his 90s. He stayed curious, gave lectures, wrote books, smiled a lot. He once said, "To stay young, you must have fun." Take Marie, 71. She used to obsess over labels. Low carb this, sugar free that. It left her anxious, always chasing rules. Then she read about Hinohara. She made a shift. Walked 20 minutes every morning, ate slower, took time for tea, planted herbs on her windowsill, and watched them grow. That rhythm changed everything. Because health isn't just physical, it's emotional, mental, rhythmic. Final recap. 5 principles you can start today. 1. Eat until you're 80% full, better digestion, more energy, longer life. 2. Add more plant proteins, tofu, lentils, edamame, easy on the body. 3. Include fermented foods, real miso, pickles, nourish your gut. 4. Choose smart carbs, sweet potatoes fuel you, not spike you. 5. Live light, eat light, smile often. It's not just about food. It's about rhythm. Each of these shifts supports your heart, brain, digestion, independence. Best part? You don't have to change everything at once. Start with 1. 1 bite, 1 habit, 1 breath between spoonfuls. Which one speaks to you today? Let us know in the comments. Your choice might inspire someone else. Coming up next, we'll expose a popular health food that's secretly making seniors feel older, not younger. You don't need a perfect plan to live longer. Just small, steady steps, starting today. Try miso. Steam a sweet potato. Smile during lunch. These habits matter. They add life to your years. Who's with me? Drop it in the comments if you're starting your longevity journey today. See you in the next video.